Hi everyone, so for this video I'm going to be introducing the Teaching Space Utilisation Analysis and Reporting service that we're offering universities and colleges. So, who are we? Well, my name is Ben Moreland, Director of Education Space Consultancy, and there is also Craig Sharat, who's Timetabling and Space Management Consultant, also Denisa Bernardova, who's also a Timetabling and Space Management Consultant. And together we deliver this service, so we've all got significant experience of not only carrying out the physical surveys of all the spaces, but also of delivering this type of space utilization analysis and reporting service, as well as other services such as teaching space modelling and timetable strategy work. So why use our teaching space utilization analysis and reporting service? So, to start off with, as a company, we have 6+ years of delivering this service to 15+ universities and colleges each academic year throughout the UK. We are highly experienced in carrying out this type of analysis and reporting. All the universities and colleges we provide physical space utilization surveys for, we carry out this data analysis and reporting service. This helps to ensure that we provide high quality analysis that considers a range of interesting and useful metrics, and that we can produce the data and the data analysis quickly for when you need it. Our team has extensive timetabling and space management expertise. We not only deliver this type of service, but a whole range of space management and timetabling services focused within the education sector. This helps to ensure that our discussion, conclusion and recommendations all consider best practice guidelines, and we give our expert consultancy advice in terms of how to tackle different issues that are present within the data and the results. This sort of service enables you to spend your time successfully tackling the issues rather than carrying out the data analysis. The type of analysis and reporting required for space utilization survey data is often time consuming, especially when you've only got to do it once or twice a year. We're highly experienced in doing so, and like I mentioned, we carry out 15 or so of these each academic year, and therefore are not only carrying out this sort of exercise quickly, but also to a high quality. Also, we of course receive plenty of positive feedback, and I'll show you more of that at the end of the video. So hopefully this will help to give you a bit of confidence that we will deliver a high quality service with excellent value for money. So, for this type of project, we need 2 data sets from you. One is your room occupancy data, also known as your survey data or your sensor data. And this must include room occupancy data collected at least once per hour during all your core teaching hours over at least a 1-week period, such as Monday, Friday, 9 to 6. So really you want to be surveying or collecting sensor data for at least the core timetable hours. We don't recommend you sort of only include your peak periods. We want to get the whole range of when you deliver the timetable to the majority of your teaching hours. Ideally, if you teach in the evening, it would include that, but ultimately it's just the core hours as a minimum. Like I mentioned, this include more hours or more weeks if you have the data available. So if you, for instance, do have data from like 8 till 10 p.m. Monday to Friday, then that's fine. That's all wrapped up within the same service and same price. It can be survey data or sensor data. There's no limit on the number of rooms. This does not impact on the price. So if you have 100 rooms or 500-600 rooms, then that's all fine from our perspective. You must ensure that the room data that you send to us includes room capacity and room type information. The room capacity is used for calculating occupancy and utilization. The room type information is used for various metrics when we split up the rooms by space types. We can provide an example data grid for you to input your survey data into. We're happy to use the format that you have, whichever is easiest from your perspective. This is an example of the grid that we typically provide institutions when we carry out the survey and input the data ourselves. But like I say, whatever format you work with, we'll be able to work with also. The other bit of data that we need from you is a timetable data export. So this is a data export straight from your Central timetabling software package. We're experienced in working with all major timetabling software packages and can provide templates that will have the data headings you need for taking an export off your software package. If for any reason you've got a package we have not seen before, then we're happy to work with you to get the data off that we need. And And of course, we can provide the date. We provide example timetable export grids such as this one. And it's really just input. What we're looking to gather here is the key bits of detail for each one of the activities, because we're using this for comparing it against the survey data. So things like name of department, module, activity name, name type, plan class size, day, start time, end time, duration, room, staff. If you had a survey that ran over multiple weeks, then we want timetable data for each one of those weeks. So once we've got your survey and timetable data, we carry out some initial data analysis. So what we aim to do here is provide you a series of initial data analysis tables that you can use to tackle issues immediately after surveys taking place, which is presumably when you would have sent us the data. So we provide you a room survey and timetable results, so let's just show you your frequency, occupancy and utilisation results per room, as well as any hours booked and not used. Your institution survey and timetable results, so again, your frequency, occupancy and utilisation hours for the institution as a whole, as well as the total hours booked and not used compared against those booked. Your list of all timetabled hours, so this is a list of every single hour that was timetabled, time slot that was timetabled during the survey period. And this would include the details such as we went through on that previous form, such as your activity name, department, module, plan class size and staff details, as well as your survey occupancy numbers. And then a crucial part of this is that we split out a list of all the timetabled hours not utilised, and we split this by department. The real aim here is so that you have an easy form that you can then send out to the academic departments in terms of the request for reasoning for why certain time slots, well, each one of the timetable time slots wasn't utilised when booked. And we also do a comparison of the survey class size. This is often an issue that impacts on your institution occupancy rate. And this is where we compare your timetable class size and the room capacity and the survey class size. And we'll highlight to you the timetabled time slots where there's significant difference between here. And again, we'd recommend that you send this out to the departments to request reasons for why there's significant differences between things like survey and timetable class sizes. We provide all this data tables within 48 hours of receiving the room occupancy and timetable data sets, meaning that you can crack on immediately and start using this data to tackle any issues they highlight. Once we've done that, the next step is for us to create the detailed data analysis tables. So I'm just going to go through what these include. So to begin with is the institution survey and timetable results. Then we do an HE sector comparison, so that's sort of an email comparison with the data collected. And then we also compare you against other clients that we work with to give you a feel for the data. And then we go through the highest and lowest rooms per space type, which is typically the top 5, lowest 5 per space type. Top 5, lowest 5 survey utilisation rate, that is. And then we'll give you also space type, survey and timetable frequency, occupancy and utilisation results. So that's a bit like the table you can see there in the top right. We do survey and timetable frequency rates per time slot. So this shows you how the demand changes throughout the week or weeks. Most specifically looking at the different time slots and how there's fluctuation during the days. You can see that graph on the right hand side also. We do timetabled hours not utilised per department, so you can see the departments that perform better or worse in terms of their timetabling accuracy. Got timetabled hours not utilised per space type. Again, this can be useful to highlight whether the space type there's a particular timetable accuracy issue. Timetabled hours not utilised per time slot, again, can be interesting. There can be certain time slots such as early morning or late afternoons or sometimes just is specific time slots to your institution where there's big peaks in timetabled hours booked and not utilised. And then we've also got timetable class size versus survey class size analysis. So this helps to highlight the trend of the timetable data accuracy when compared to the survey class sizes. We also do room requirement, which is the third table on the right. So that helps to show you the total number of rooms that you've currently got and how that compares against what the survey demand indicates you're needing and the timetable demand indicates you're using. We do this given your current results and also your target results, so you can see what the difference is and how improving your survey and timetable frequency rates will enable you to change your estate accordingly, given the data that's been made available. And we're also happy to include additional metrics upon request. So if you've got things that you want to be included that aren't included in this list, so for some people, some institutions will want a breakdown by department, a breakdown by building, or a breakdown by campus, we're happy to do so. Or if there's anything we haven't considered, then you can just let us know and we'll add it to the list and ensure it's included within the reporting. So the next step is that we take the data tables and we add them into the report, and we provide discussion and analysis for each one of these metrics. And this really aims to highlight the key positives and negatives presented within the data tables. So we're really looking to draw upon the analysis and sort of give some reasoning for why certain spaces or certain space types or different time slots have performed better or worse. Offer clear explanation of the impact of any highlighted issues. So if a room's performing badly, we'll frame that so it helps you to understand why that's an issue. And also discuss the potential causes of any inefficiencies. So what could have been causing it? Was there something within the data that might help to provide an answer for why a room was, for instance, poorly utilised? For instance, was it booked and not used for a large amount of the survey week? Was it not booked at all? Those sort of things we can pick out of the data and highlight within the analysis. And often we can offer additional specific insights that we can't really present within the data table, so it helps to explain the data further. So we'll pick through the data when we're looking through the analysis, when we're looking through each one of the tables, and see if we can find things within the data that helps to give a better explanation, or more of an explanation on why certain things are better than others. So we carry out that for all the sections, and then the next step is that we provide conclusions and recommendations. This section is detailed, and we draw upon our understanding and experience from within the sector of delivering timetabling and space management services. And our aim here is to use the analysis and the data tables and pick out all the different inefficiency issues that we've discussed within the analysis, and then provide a detailed discussion on each one of these inefficiencies. And what we're really looking to do then is outline their different impacts. So if you've got a large number of hours booked and not used, we'll discuss that. We'll discuss what's causing the large institution number. Is it specific departments? Is it multiple departments, specific campuses? And then we'll outline the impact of that. So, for instance, hours booked and not used, you can easily represent that as the amount of rooms that's wasted by due to these timetable inaccuracies. And then we'll provide further discussion on why each inefficiency should be resolved, and the potential positive impact of doing so. So for hours booked and not used, to continue that topic. If you're able to improve the accuracy of the timetable and reduce the hours booked and not used, that effectively will release time slots back into your timetable that you can use for other purposes. So obviously that has a positive impact, that you can either accommodate more activities or reduce the amount of spaces that you have available. So as well as having the discussion for each one of the inefficiency issues, we'll also provide you a recommended strategy or strategies for tackling one of these inefficiencies. So this really draws upon our experience of basically tackling these issues within the sector. So we'll provide you with a step-by-step guide for how you can tackle this at your institution, and what we've given our experience believed to be the best method for doing so. So you can just get on and use this as soon as use this recommendation, and hopefully make the improvements in your institution. So we make sure all space utilisation consultancy reports are completed within 12 working days of having the initial data tables confirmed. The report is sent to you in PDF format, although we're happy to make a Microsoft Word version available also if you request it. All data and accompanying data tables are sent in Microsoft Excel format. So everything presented within the report you will also have in an Excel version also, so you can use that in other presentations and so forth if you want to. We're happy to answer any questions, discuss the recommendations further with you if you wish, and that's all included within price. We're also happy to present the project findings to key stakeholder groups. Some clients do want this, but there is obviously an additional cost to this because they'll have to come onto site. But we're happy to do so, and we're very experienced in doing so, so we could present the key issues raised for the analysis. So the final thing we've got to look at is pricing. So for delivering this type of service, obviously we're very experienced in doing so, we've discussed, and we've managed to fine-tune this so that we can do everything quickly whilst ensuring that we still provide high quality analysis and of course also high quality discussion and recommendations. So we're able to offer this service to all universities and colleges at the low price of only £1,489.99. This includes everything I've discussed within this video tutorial. So that's all the data collection, all the communication, all the data analysis of both the timetable and the survey data sets, the comparison of the two data sets, the initial data analysis table sent within 48 hours, and then all the data analysis and the extensive reporting we then carry out further, and then any discussion and sort of all answering of questions in relation to this. This is all wrapped up within this one price, and really the type of service you get here is exactly comparable to what we offer those institutions who we deliver the more comprehensive space utilization survey service. We, like I've mentioned throughout, we're highly experienced in delivering this, and this has enabled us to provide this service at such a low cost. There's no sort of hidden costs. This is the price that you pay. It includes everything that I've discussed within this video. There aren't elements discussed within this video that aren't included within this price. So also, as I discussed at the start of the video, that we've also received plenty of positive feedback following the delivery of this type of service for institutions. So as you can see here, I've included 3 bits of feedback we've received, one from Queen Mary University of London, one from the University of Winchester, and one from Gatwick College, Swansea. You can also view plenty more testimonials and different feedback that we received via our website, and that's on the testimonials page. And if you'd like to get hold of any of these contacts or any of these institutions to discuss how our project went with them, then I'm very happy to send you their contact details. I won't read through these yourselves, but here they are if you'd like to do so yourself. If you'd like to find out more about this service, then please do get in contact. Obviously, I'm very keen to discuss how we deliver this service and what we aim to achieve by doing so and how we can help. I'm also just generally interested in space management and timetabling. Obviously, this is a sector, or a very niche sector, that we focus our attention on. We're more than happy to discuss with you any questions you've got or any sort of ideas you'd like to talk over. Please feel free just to get in contact with us. I'm always happy to offer our advice free of charge. If you're looking to take a look at an example teaching space utilization consultancy report, again, I'm happy to send you over something. So please do just get in contact. If you'd like an example report, just let me know in your email that's what you're looking for, and I'm sure I'll send you one over in our response.